Hi, thanks for tuning in to my official YouTube channel. I'm Reverend MeeLing, also known as Reverend Susan MeeLing, just Susan, Lady MeeLing, Lady Dori, Belle, been known by a few names. Anyway, so I am in the state of Idaho on the way from Federal Way, Washington to Montana, specifically the Vortex. Platoon Navy SEAL, just say, be pretty awesome if, just throwing that out there. I mean, I know, like, you know, probably have like a whole bunch of other stuff going on, but it'd be really awesome to meet that cutie patootie Navy SEAL, Rob O'Neill. I'm just saying. Just gonna throw that out there. You know, I mean, just saying. A hot CIA guy, that'd be pretty cool too. Since apparently he's in Idaho, which is not very far from Montana by technicalities. Just saying, it'd be pretty awesome. Irony. And so, be pretty cool. So, anyway, I'm excited for a whole multitude of reasons. Whole bunch of reasons. So, first, I had picked up the two biggest pieces that I had completed of my Medal of Honor art project. And those two pieces are not only the tallest pieces, but the widest pieces of my Medal of Honor art project artwork that I've done. And one of them has not just a spiritual symbol of the cross, but it also has, ironically, the INRI sign, which is a whole other ball of wax in that regard. So both of the particular Medal of Honor recipients that are my artwork that I picked up, one is named Martinez, and then the other one is Michael McLaughlin. And so, which is ironic because if it wasn't for Vice Principal McLaughlin taking notes in regards to that meeting, shortly after the Fort Worth Zoo issue, from when my daughter was left unattended at the Fort Worth Zoo because of the female adult volunteers during that particular field trip through McCoy Elementary School of Carrollton Farmers Branch Independent School District in Carrollton, Texas. Without those notes, I doubt anybody would have ever at some point believed me that, number one, the teacher, Tammy Hatcher, had actually called my daughter a 2-year-old. Irony of two different Medal of Honor art project pieces. And number two, the fact that she did that in front of the class that was already bullying her at that point in time. And I understand that that was a big deal as far as those notes being taken, not just because of the notes being taken, but the fact that she acknowledged that she had heard that straight from Tammy Hatcher and the principal Don Rink at the time in regards to those aspects. And so it's not that, you know, she had, that was actually the first time I had ever met the Vice Principal McLaughlin at that time. Like, I had only been speaking with the Principal Don Rink at the time from 2009 through 2010 in that regard of the stuff in reference to my daughter getting special needs assistance for education. And then the vice principal that was the first meeting I had ever met her at. And, you know, otherwise it had been the guidance counselor, Angela Ryder, and Tammy Hatcher. And I would guesstimate, you know, Vice Principal McLaughlin would actually known that they had very much messed up on the paperwork, like repeatedly, in regards to the special needs education. I would guesstimate she even was probably shocked when she found out that then Principal Dawn Ring and Angela Ryder, the guidance counselor, as well as the teacher Tamara Hatcher, had made it a point to go to the Lions behavioral health school to see whether or not I had actually cared about my daughter by disenrolling her from McCoy Elementary School to put her into the behavioral school after all the stuff that was going on. It's just, yeah, that and even the staff at the Lions Behavioral School, they had said that they wished more staff members before Dawn Rank, the principal, and Tammy Hatcher, the teacher, and the guidance counselor, Angela Ryder, had checked out the school to see the benefits from the behavioral health school and what they had done to do things to assist various students. And the staff members of that school actually had said that it was the first time they ever had any staff members from any of the schools want to visit to see the setup in that regard. And so, yeah, it's kind of ironic that the first meeting with Vice Principal McLaughlin was that, and the notations that she took, as well as the first Medal of Honor recipient artwork piece that I had started back in 2014 had been McLaughlin. Kind of ironic in that regard. I don't know if it's the same family as far as that's concerned, because I understand that McLaughlin is a fairly common last name in certain sects. However, I just find that a little bit ironic in that regard, and it being in Calvary Cemetery, the marker in regards to that. And so just kind of a little bit interesting, the little weird coinky dinks in that regard. And then, I had just like the majority of the Medal of Honor recipient markers in regards to if there's a cross, of writing the Our Father prayer over and over in a spiral pattern, starting in the center and then moving outward, and then putting the commendation on top of that in that regard for the Medal of Honor recipients. And then, the other biggest Medal of Honor artwork piece is Martinez. And that guy, I picked up the rubbing to do the artwork for my Medal of Honor art project in Colorado. And that particular piece, pretty big. Not only that, I had completed a rubbing of the American Legion symbol that was on that particular marker for that, as well as the Our Father prayer because of the other stuff, but that was the writing it out over and over again. And so, but that particular Medal of Honor art project piece, that one's interesting because it had started raining in Colorado. I was like, no. You don't start raining until I'm done. Stop. And so the rain stopped until I finished my Medal of Honor art project rubbing, completed that. I messed it up a whole bunch of times, which is even more ironic because my hands kept twitching. It's like, no. You need to stuff so that way I could get it done. And so I got it taken care of. And and then as soon as I got the paper, which rice paper is extremely thin, and so anybody who's ever gotten paper wet, you know that it smears whatever's on it. So, you know, as soon as I got that piece of rice paper into the car, I think it was the Mazda hatchback 6 Zoom one, because that was a rental car that year, and so put that in there, and as soon as I started spraying to make sure that the charcoal didn't move, that was when it started raining. And it's like, well, thank you for waiting. Appreciate that. Not to be all, you know, whatever, but, you know. And I had told this guy at one of the places, or the place that I had volunteered at in Seattle, and when I got back from that year's Medal of Honor art project, he's a former Marine, but always a Marine, and we were talking, and he was just like, so you did what? Yeah, I told that rain it better stop. I'll wait until I am done. And he just looked at me, he's like, oh my God, are you telling me that the rain went? Yes, it did. It did what I told it to. And he just go, oh, you just told the rain. Well, technically, I told the clouds to not let any rain out until I was done with my rubbing of my Medal of Honor project. And they listened. He's just like, oh, okay. So, yeah, that's what happened. What, you can't do that? No, that's not something. Oh, okay. Oh, is that the Coeur d'Alene area? Oh, there's the water. Oh, there's water over there. And I think that's the Coeur d'Alene. No, I don't know if it's the Coeur d'Alene. I know that there's the Coeur d'Alene. That's so pretty. I mean, there's a whole bunch. I love it. And so, so yeah, I told a couple people about that in particular, and so, yeah. So I'm really excited about, you know, having gotten those pieces, and really appreciative of my former landlords, you know, keeping that, you know, and stuff. But then again, you know, they actually understand what it takes to earn a Medal of Honor and that whole thing. And so, you know, unlike certain cherubim ones, as I call them. So, you know, because obviously there wouldn't have been issues caused to my Medal of Honor art project maliciously by cherubim ones if they actually knew what it took to earn a Medal of Honor. Either that, or it was, you know, envious of, you know, the fact that they actually earned a Medal of Honor, and because of their ability to do what was necessary for whatever they did to earn the Medal of Honor. And so, yeah, it's just kind of ironic in various ways. So I'm really excited because I got them, and I'm just going to go take them where they need to be taken to. And so, but I have to go to the Montana Vortex first, because I need my time in the Vortex to kind of recuperate from that whole thing. And especially after being in above the Mason-Dixon line, that energy and that zapping stuff, I mean, I doubt I'm the only person who has issues and problems when it comes to technology. I doubt it. But I know that my issues with technology are a little bit more. Like, for example, like, you know, Geek Squad would very much know how bad that is, and I try so much to, like, not mess that up. I do, though it's very difficult, because especially when in areas above the Mason-Dixon line, because of the amount of additional techie stuff in the area, yeah, it's painful. It is. So, you know, in that regard, the aspects of being extremely excited. Like, really am. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh yes, that is the Coeur d'Alene area. Oh, Coeur d'Alene is pretty. That water is so pretty. I wound up seeing that when I went to Spokane, and I was supposed to go to Pomeroy to do the pickups in 2015, but I wound up in Coeur d'Alene because of the GPS. And so for those of you who do not know, Coeur d'Alene is not on the way from Spokane to Pomeroy, Washington. It's in a very different area, but I found it. Then I stopped there. I was like, I want to go swimming. And you know, I am the way I am, but the water is so pretty. I saw, you know, the white caps and stuff like that, and the water. I was like, oh, it's so pretty. So I'm just gonna go take a quick little oh, there's lightning. Quick little side trip, because, you know, I've got a few hours until the Montana vortex, and so, oh, there's the water. Oh, is there a spot to pull off to the side? Oh, there's the water. See, there's the water of the Coeur d'Alene Lake. Water. Oh, so pretty. Oh no, that is okay. So
in
hold
600
on.
feet, turn left onto East
I'm
Wolf
going
Lodge Bay
to
Road.
stop real quick because I want to see the water. I do. I want to see the water. I actually want to go swimming, but, you know, not right now, because that's not, you know, it's not safe technically. But, you know, I just have to, because, I mean, I don't have to, but I do. I do. I have to. And so, okay. Get my keys. So yeah, it's so pretty out here. So pretty. I have to get my bag and stuff like that, because, you know, I have to keep track of my keys. And yeah, the way I keep my keys. So, okay. Oh, it's pretty. Oh. I tripped. I don't know if there's no. Well, anyway, you guys have a good one.